Europe was shaking YouTube La Familia. What's the tunes? All right, so I figured let me speak on this briefly. I think this is a great topic to speak on. I spoke to, I would say, a dear friend of mine. She's looking to buy a crib. She has aspirations to buying her first home, right? So little did she know I used to do real estate, but I never made just as a disclaimer, I didn't make any money in real estate. However, though, I was doing real estate with me and my two business partners, my brothers, D and X for we was doing it we was doing it pre-pandemic. So I would say about 2020 going into like I came out here 20 I'm lying. I would say 2018 to like we was doing it for like a strong 2 years or a year and a half or some change. So I boom. What got me into real estate and the ups and downs of it. So I'm gonna speak about it briefly because I don't want to make it too long. I'm gonna speak on my experience and what I went through as a wholesaler with real estate. This is before it got super mainstream, right? So for those that don't know, in simpler terms, a wholesaler pretty much, for an example, if I'm looking, let's say somebody's looking to sell their crib for 250,000, I would find the cash buyer, right? Tell the cash up the price instead of it being 250,000. I might tell the cash buyer is gonna be 270,000, right? So that 20 grand is ours, right? Uh, us as the middleman. So you're pretty much playing the middle man for both parties, for the buyer and the seller. Y'all come to an agreement to the purchase or sale, the price of what what the buyer wants, what the seller wants, and then boom, you close the deal, right? So my journey of how real estate begun was I was away at school. This is the time I was still pursuing ball. I was playing ball. I was away at a college in Pennsylvania, and I was on probation. I was on academic probation, and at that time, I always been an entrepreneur at heart. I've been a hustler my whole life, and I always wanted to get into real estate. And I figured that at that period of time when I was like, locked down and, in my dorm room, just letting days go by, just doing what I do, I took the initiative to learn real estate. So a lot of my information was through YouTube, of course, and through trial and error. So I remember I had like a whole note. I had a whole note of just information on things that I could utilize when it was time for me and my guys to get in the field with real estate. So fast forward, I don't even know how we. I remember we went to a real estate event, right? It was happened to be free, right? So one thing people don't notice about real estate is that in any business or any venture you're looking to get into, you gotta learn the market. The market is key. So me and my guys, we took the initiative to understand, learn the market, uh, the ins and outs, the pros and cons of everything before we fully divest into like getting out there and helping people get their homes sold and whatnot. And I think in Jersey, I think I could be wrong. Don't quote me. You know what I'm saying? It's been some years now. I think if let's say hypothetically, if I was looking to work for if I was looking to work for a real estate company, right? I think is what a real estate agent. If I was looking to go through that process, get my license or whatnot, I think it's like 2-3% out of the closing deal. I don't know. I always just had an independent mindset and just wanted to do things how we wanted to do it. So I remember we had went to a real estate convention. Um, everybody's just pretty much there just trying to network, but really reality they trying to find cash buyers so they can get a cut out of their deal or whatnot. So a lot of them seminars and conventions be a lot of bullshit, as y'all can see. uh Not to expose any names, I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but for those that don't know, you can see what has happened previously was a notable person that got exposed for fraudulent scam and all that other stuff. So again, this is from my personal experience and just giving y'all the rundown. So I remember one time we happened to uh, the main thing how we was able to find a lot of for sale by owners, and that's another thing too I wanted to mention. It's a whole rundown, so I know I'm saying a whole lot, but I'll give you guys this one story, and then I'm just gonna end it like right there. Maybe in the near future I'll revisit and talk about it, if y'all are interested in wanting to learn more. But so we had found. So what we normally would do, we'll drive through different neighborhoods, cities, and towns to find houses that are for sale by owners, because those homeowners happen to want to get their houses in cash. They don't want to go through the whole process with a real estate company, because then they're gonna get a cut out of what they really want. So for instance, like I said before, let's say they want 250,000 for the house. Hypothetically, they'll rather get it full cash as opposed to them going through a whole real estate company. They take a cut out of what they would want to get, this, that, and the third, right? So I remember we was basically in the hoods in Jersey. I don't want to specify what city we was at, because that's a little, I don't want to put that out there because I'll be making moves. But we happened to find a crib, and it was a for sale by owner, right? And I remember we took pictures, got the information, spoke with the homeowner, and that's how it works. Speak with the homeowner, see what's the issue with the house, how much they want it for, get a good description and background of what they want, and then we will promote it. We will shoot it out online, find different ways to market the house for them, right? So we met up with this one guy. Shout out to my Harlem people, my New York niggas, of course. Um, Shout out everybody from NY. We happened to meet up with this dude, and he kind of plugged us in with a real estate attorney that he worked with that was a wholesaler as well. So that was our way to connect and help us close deals in the near future. He was a great lawyer, definitely looked out for us, super cool, and was super informative. And when it came down to try to get paperwork involved, he was off rip, super helpful, and this, that, and the third. So apparently, the guy that we met, like I said before, he didn't want the crib that we showed him because it seemed like it needed a lot of work. It needed a lot of work. Obviously, his return wouldn't be that much, so he decided to just not want to fully go through with it. But however, he plugged us in with a real estate attorney in regards to helping us with closing deals, paperwork, and all that good stuff. So where I'm saying is that networking is key. You never know who you're gonna run into, because we all somewhat have the same common goal, and that's to make money, obviously, and you know go about our business. So that was a dope experience I will speak on from my real estate experience. Unfortunately, it kind of came to an end. Just it was just a lot. It was a lot. I did have, yeah, my fault. My data or whatnot. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I have a whole rundown. Maybe in the near future I'll revisit on speaking about other things, my whole process with real estate, the ups and downs, things that people don't tell you, and maybe it's something that you guys could take out of this video and learn something as far as just not getting super hyped up of the whole it's I don't even know how to say it. You gotta really just have a strong team and really just do your homework and what you're getting yourself into, because it's not an easy game at all, and it's very, very, very shiesty. It's very shiesty. So, but before I end it, I will say that I did have a friend that did get a sale, and I think he was doing it for like a year and some change, and he only ended up getting one sale. I don't know how much he got out of it. I didn't want to get involved. That's his business. But all I'm saying is that just don't get hyped up and gassed of what you hear, see on the internet, commercials, all that. Like, you got to really be in it to understand the process, the grind, and what it really takes. And this is speaking from somebody that didn't even. I was very close. We had several deals we was close in closing, but we never was able to sell the deal. It's just a lot. It's a lot of variables. The seller gotta connect, the buyer gotta connect. It's a whole lot. But neither here or there. I just wanted to speak on this. I thought this would be a dope topic to speak on, just to get a diversity of who I am as a artist, as an entrepreneur. So, anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Road to 1K. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to ask questions, and I might answer. So until next time, y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned for other videos. One.